Number 1. Pont de la Concorde. The Pont de la Concorde is a bridge over the Seine in Paris, France. It connects the Place de la Concorde and the Quai des Tuileries with the Quai d'Orsay and runs exactly to the Palais Bourbon, the seat of the Assemblée Nationale, the French National Assembly. During the planning phase, it was called Pont Louis XV. Number 2. Pont Neuf. Pont Neuf, one of the most romantic bridges in Paris. Constructed in 1578 under Henri IV, the bridge is thought to be the oldest stone bridges in the city. Pont Neuf spans the breadth of the Seine, connecting the Louvre with the Rue Dauphine and Alle de la Cite. The bridge has been a designated historical monument since 1889. Number 3. Anneau de Longchamp. Superb playground for training on the flat. Loads of cycling couriers try to beat their performance. Professional cyclists and personalities sometimes come to this ring. In 1931 to 1932, Henri Lang extended it to 35 meters by adding a row of arched concrete arches with exactly the same profile on both sides, which were given an old-style outer cladding. Number 4. Canal de l'Ourcq. The cycle path along the canal is, especially in the beginning, very pleasant and beautiful for cycling. In principle, the cycling and walking parts are separated. There was also a fair amount of recreational traffic on a weekday. Part of the cycle path runs through a park. As you approach Paris, the cycle path occasionally also crosses industrial estates, sometimes resulting in a short section on cobblestones. Number 5. Arc de Triomphe du Carrousel. You shouldn't confuse this triumphal arch with the Arc de Triomphe d'Étoile, which is twice as big and is located at the other end of the Champs-Élysées. The quadriga on the arch goes back to a reproduction of the 4 golden horses of San Marco in Venice. Napoleon had the originals brought to Paris in 1797 after the victorious Italian campaign. Number 6. Montmartre. Montmartre is a district for and from artists. You can stroll over the market below the Church of Sacré-Cœur to see some fine art. There are numerous cafes along the small streets. Take a café au lait, a croissant, and enjoy the music of the street musicians. There are also artists who will paint you as a souvenir. It is a busy spot, but that is kind of lovely around here. Number 7. Place de la Concorde. A signpost for the Place de la Concorde that can be seen from afar is the 22-meter-high Luxor obelisk with its gold-plated tip, which stands in the center of the huge area. What few tourists know and see, together with the Place de la Concorde, the obelisk forms the largest sundial in the world. Number 8. Basilique du Sacré-Cœur. Although it is one of the typical tourist attractions, it is a place with great views over the city. Concentrate on you. Maybe take a little picnic break. Look for the Hunchback of Notre Dame, but in the meantime admire this impressive building. It has quite a few stories to tell you, from its beginnings of construction in the Middle Ages to the present day. Number 9. Cathedral de Notre Dame de Paris. You may not see the Hunchback of Notre Dame, but this ancient building is impressive on its own. The Gothic church was built between 1163 and 1345. It is located on the Ile de la Cite and is one of the main attractions in Paris. The cathedral was badly damaged by fire in 2019 and is currently being restored. Number 10. Arc de Triomphe. An exclusive view over the Champs-Élysées, one of the most beautiful avenues in the world. In 1806, Napoleon I ordered the construction of the Arc de Triomphe in honor of the Great Army. Inspired by the arches of antiquity, this emblematic monument collects the names of the battles and generals of the Revolution and the First Empire. It houses the tomb of the unknown soldier whose flame is lit every night. Hope you liked this video. For more videos, please subscribe to our channel.